Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Smith's X Custom Baits. We're back in the storage unit today, and today there is virtually no wind and it's not freezing cold out. So good deal, right? Move this out of the way. I had a question about injectors. I don't think it really matters what brand of injectors that you use, as long as, in my opinion, they have this little safety pin here, okay? When you slide it in, slide the nozzle in and turn it, now you cannot push it off, okay? And to me, as far as I'm concerned, um, that's a must, because we're working with plastics that are over 300 degrees, sometimes over 350. And I've seen guys with burns, pictures posted on in a Facebook or in Facebook groups. My twin injector is the same way, okay? I have the pins in there. Both of these injectors are from Bass Tackle. There are other companies that make injectors also. Do It Molds makes one, but I wouldn't recommend theirs because they don't have the safety pins on there. I think Bait Junkies makes one, and you can, if he does, you can get it on. Should be able to get it on Lureworks, and I believe his has the safety pin also. I think. This is probably the Bass Tech ones are probably the best ones. Yeah, I would just buy Bass Tackle. Go to www.basstackle.com and look up their injectors. They're not cheap, okay? But if you're confident, and I'm not going to recommend this, if you're confident that you won't push that nozzle off, okay. I mean, at one time I forgot to lock it. I pushed the nozzle right into the cup. That thing was, yeah, I used 2 spoons to lift it back up out of there. Okay, so with that said, the Bass Tackles one is the only one that I really recommend, because that's the only one that I have experience with. Today we're going to, and hopefully we can see this. This is my Chub Bug mold. This one's from Angling AI, right? This is also a core shot mold. Okay, I have the both halves of the mold are already cleaned up, whatever, and I've already oiled the rod. So we're going to close that. Let me get the plastisol cooked. What we're going to do today, well, I'm only gonna make one color in front of you guys. The other one, what we're going to be doing is uh, the black rose. And in order to try making black rose as a core shot, I have to make the bubblegum flavor, or the bubblegum color, a lot clearer. It has to be more. It has to be a lot more translucent, because this, you're not going to be able to see it. So let me get the plastisol cooked and we'll get cranking. All right, so I've already shaken the colorant. So I get the cap off without losing it. There we go. I'm going to do 1 drop at a time. Okay? Because once you put it in, there is no taking it out. Okay? You can't undo this. See how that already clouds it a lot? You know what? Because we're using black for the core, I'm going to go ahead and do another drop. There we go. Let's try to get, oh, sorry, hitting the camera there. Oh, there we go. There's just the slightest color of pink there. Okay. But I want just a slight more. I think 1 more drop, that'd be 3 drops in 4 ounces. And then we should still be able to see. There we go. There we go. I like that. All right. Now we should still be able to see the black core with that. Hopefully. All right. Hopefully. All right, let me get the camera moved and we'll take this shot. Okay, so I've already oiled or greased the rods inside there, so we shouldn't have any issues with pulling the baits off the rods. Okay, let's go ahead and, I said I was going to fill this, pour it in and fill it, but I don't think I needed to. Okay, let's go ahead. Fill this. Now you can see the fumes coming out the sides. Okay, I'm going to hold pressure for a little bit just to make sure, or to help ensure that we don't get any dents. This mold, the Chub Bug mold, isn't as notorious about the dents as the stick bait mold is because the gates are a little bit bigger to start with. So, go and fill that. Top it off. Oh yeah, we didn't have much left there. Pretty much took this whole 3 ounces. So let's let that cool off a little bit, and then we'll move the camera and open it up and see how we did. Okay, let's go ahead and get this opened up. Should be okay to do that now. Oh, look at this. They all stuck to the other side. All right. Oh, look, we're going to be able to see. That's going to work out pretty darn beautiful. You can see the rods through there pretty good. So, and so far, let's go ahead and pull these off. I don't think that there are any dents. I'll take a look here in just a second. All right. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Okay. The end is that both ends are open. Then there's no dents. No dents. And I am considering doing a video where I open up the gates a little bit on that stick mold. Okay. Let me know if you guys want to see that. And we should opening up those gates should help alleviate some of the denting issues. Yes, there's not a single dent in any of these. Okay. Let me get these put back in the mold properly, and the other plastic heat up, and we'll be right back. All right. Let me make this shot and then I'll talk about it. I don't want the plastic to cool off. Well, it's going to cool off some, but I want it to cool off as little as possible before I do it. Okay. I heated the plastic to 370 degrees. Okay. Couple reasons. One, we want it as thin as possible, so the viscosity to be as thin as possible so it will flow into the core properly. And second reason is so that it's hot enough to bond with the other plastic that's already cooled off. Okay, it's going to top that off just a little bit. Okay, so there's quite a bit left this time. All right. Let's give this just a minute. Shouldn't take too long. And I'm going to go ahead and move the camera. Okay, let's see how I did. Oh, there we go. Look, Bob's your uncle. Except this one. This one, the core didn't fill all the way. Okay. It's nice and hollow, so I'm not sure what happened. So we'll just toss that guy aside. Okay. But all the rest of these guys, look at this. The other 5, Bob's your uncle all day long. You can even see the gold glitter in it. Okay. You know, there we go. Black rose in a core shot.